Okay, this is lesson 6.5, check for understanding problems. First, in the isosceles trapezoid, the measure of angle S is 70, which they've marked for you. We're going to find P, Q, and R. Since I know it's an isosceles trapezoid, I know that the base angles are congruent. So I know the measure of angle S is congruent to the measure of angle R. So I know that both of those are 70 degrees. And that is from, if we look back, theorem 615. So I'm just going to make a note why I know that. Okay. Then I also know that two consecutive angles, or the angles on the legs, are supplementary. So if I do 180 minus 70, that's 110. So I know that P and Q are congruent because of theorem 615. And I know that those are 110 because they have to add up to 180 with the other two base angles. So there you go. We have angle R and angle P and Q. All right, number 2. So we had to take 360 divided by 18. Just gonna move this over here. And we got 20. So the vertex angle is 20. So then if I look at this isosceles triangle, oops, here I know this angle is 18, or sorry, this angle is 20. I know that 20 plus 2 times whatever this angle is, because these are the same angle, equals 180. If I subtract 20, 2x equals 160, and if I divide that by 2, x equals 80. So I know that the two base angles are 80 on the bottom. So that's one of them. Then I also need to know the top two base angles up here. Well, I know that the angles that share a leg are supplementary. So 180 minus 80 is 100. So the other two angles are 100 degrees because they are supplementary with the two bottom angles of the triangle. Okay, then number 3, we need to find all the angles of a kite. First of all, if we go back to our theorem about kites, we know the diagonals are perpendicular by theorem 617. So theorem 617 tells us they're perpendicular, which means the measure of angle 1 is 90. Okay, so then I want to look at this triangle, and I know this angle is 90 degrees. So this angle has to be 90 plus 46 plus something equals 180. So this would be 90 plus 46 is 136 plus x equals 180. So x would have to be 44. Okay, so then if I take it to this isosceles triangle here, if this angle is 44, then I know 3 has to be 44 as well, because it's an isosceles triangle. Okay, so then, looking at another set of triangles, if I look at this one, this is 44. I know this angle has to be 90. 90 plus 44 plus angle 2 equals 180. 90 plus 44 is 134 plus angle 2 equals 180. So the measure of angle 2, if we subtract 134, the measure of angle 2 has to be 46. So it takes a lot of breaking down the different triangles, but you can definitely get that one. Okay, that is it for check for understanding problems. You should be set to go ahead and get started on the homework. If you have any questions, I'm here for you. Make sure